Hello everyone, this is Jack Frost with your daily update for the Ethereum Technicals and Solana. For the Ethereum Technicals, price has broken below support, now resistance at 2400. Volume supports downwards movement with the strongest volume on the bearish candlesticks and a push on this most recent bearish candlestick as price breaks below support, now resistance at 2400, supporting that breakout. ADX continues to increase with an extreme bearish trend. RSI is neutral and declining, getting a little bit closer to oversold. At this point, it does not exhibit any divergence. Money flow also neutral and declining, with a little bit more room than RSI before it may enter oversold, though it is still getting closer. ATR begins to increase as price declines for the very short term, giving a slight bearish outlook for volatility at the short term time frame. And as this trend indicated by ADX is extreme, it may end at some point soon, though it does still expect price to continue lower to where ADX may reach very extreme conditions, while RSI and money flow may enter oversold and or exhibit some divergence before the trend may be in danger of ending at this point. On the Solana daily chart, this wave count sees primary wave 4 complete and the upwards movement to resume for primary wave 5 and the end of cycle wave 3. Recently, price has declined after finding resistance at the upper edge of this Elliott channel, with minute wave 2 within minor wave 1 of intermediate wave 1 of primary wave 5, labeled complete at this last low just here. If it continues any lower, it cannot move below the start of minute wave 1 at 111.4255. At this point, with the length and depth of minute wave 2, it reduces the probability of this wave count, and if price moves below this point, then the alternate will become the main and this will be discarded. I will get into the alternate in a minute. Though for this wave count, a break above this Elliott channel, which is drawn around primary wave 4, would add confidence to this wave count, seeing upwards movement, particularly for minute wave 3, to continue, and an additional high above that, above 193.6182, would add further confidence to this wave count, as it is the invalidation for the alternate, and it would break that pattern of lower lows and lower highs. As cycle wave 3 continues higher, it has a target calculated at 2887, which is the 11.09 extreme Fibonacci ratio between that and cycle wave 1. On this daily alternate chart, this wave count sees primary wave 4 incomplete to continue lower for minuet and minute third waves within minor wave C of intermediate wave Y. A best fit channel drawn around primary wave 4 may provide support as price continues lower, and we have this target range calculated for minor and intermediate degree movements between 95.3167, which is the 1.618 logarithmic Fibonacci ratio of minor wave A, and 84.7439, which is the 1.618 logarithmic Fibonacci ratio of intermediate wave W. An additional low below 111.4255 would add further confidence to this wave count, as it is the invalidation for the main wave count, as you previously saw. And as it continues lower, primary wave 4 cannot move into primary wave 1 price territory at 26.4105. Additionally, if price continues upwards, then minute wave 2 may find resistance at the upper edge of this best fit channel, though if it continues above that, it cannot move above the start of minute wave 1 at 193.6182. On the technical daily chart for Solana, price has broken below support, now resistance at 127. At this point, volume supports upwards movement with the strongest volume on these bullish candlesticks, though for the short term, some strength in downwards movement, particularly on this most recent completed candlestick, shows support for downwards movement within volume. ADX continues to increase with a bearish trend that is not extreme and not yet in danger of ending. RSI is neutral and declining, getting a little bit closer to oversold. Money flow also neutral and declining, getting very close to oversold at this point. ATR has declined previously, now overall flat with a slight bullish slope as price declines for the very short term, giving a bearish outlook for volatility for the very short term. And as this trend indicated by ADX is not yet extreme and not yet in danger of ending, it does expect price to continue lower, supporting the alternate Elliott wave count at this time frame. This trend may continue to where ADX may reach extreme or very extreme conditions, while RSI and money flow may enter oversold and or exhibit some bearish divergence. That's all for me with your daily update for Solana and the Ethereum Technicals. As always, if you want the Ethereum Elliott Wave count, you can sign up for that at pureelliottwave.com using the link in the description below. Thank you, and I hope everyone has a good day.